Welcome to Revsportz to Pune. Myself Atreyo, and with me is Subhayan, and we are going to talk about India's spin bowling prospects going ahead. Because we have seen over the last many years that Ravichandran Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja carried the flag. They did the bulk of the work for all this while. And has the time come, Subhayan, where we have to probably look ahead?
I think so because see, ultimately sport is such that after a certain age or after a certain time, you start to look ahead, you start to groom future prospects, and that is just for the benefit of the team. We saw that the same transition with Pujara and Rahane as well. That the younger guys came in, and now they are pretty much settled in the Indian Test playing 11. Although there are some debates whether Pujara should be brought back given the kind of struggles Indian batters are having, but that's a different topic altogether. In this series in particular, I'm not talking about previous series where Jadeja and Ashwin, they are absolute legends. They are match winners. They have been match winners for a decade or more than a decade for India. There's no denying that. But in this particular series in Bangalore, now in Pune especially, where the conditions were favorable for spinners, they look a bit ineffective, and that's a rare thing where Jadeja and Ashwin, they have both picked 6 wickets each in 2 matches. And I was just telling you the stats just before the video started that Mitchell Santer in one match overshadowed them all. Washington Sundar in one match has picked 11 wickets. So the ineffectiveness and possibly their age also. Ashwin is 38, Jadeja is 35. We slowly have to groom future prospects also, so that you don't straight away give them debuts in an important series like in Australia or England or South Africa in the coming time. So I think slowly we have to look forward to the transition as well.
See, we have already chosen the side for Australia.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, Ashwin and Jadeja both are there.
Absolutely. And they'll play a critical role there.
Yes, I mean, I'm not doubting their credentials. They are legends.
Absolutely.
I mean, in their own ways, they are legendary figures.
500 plus wickets, 300 wickets, 3000 plus runs for Jadeja.
They score runs, they take wickets, and they are very, very intelligent and effective cricketers.
Absolutely.
No doubt about that.
Absolutely.
Now we have to also look ahead and see that what lies after them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, who are the options that we have? I mean, we have somebody called Manav Sutar, who's a left-arm spinner, who's doing quite well for the India A side.
Right.
We have Tanush Kotian coming up from the Mumbai side, who is scoring runs and also taking a lot of wickets.
Right.
Till a little while back, we had Saurav Kumar of Uttar Pradesh, the left-arm spinner, who did commendably.
But he never got his debut. He was travelling with the team for a while, but he never got his debut. Shahbaz Nadeem got the debut from Jharkhand. But when it comes to Saurabh Kumar, he never got his test debut, which is a bit unfortunate given his kind of record in the
Well, I mean, at that point in time, you had Ravindra Jadeja and Akshar Patel in that side. So there was no room for a third left-arm orthodox spinner to come into the picture.
Right.
So, I mean, the point I'm trying to make is that we all realize that Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin are both approaching the end of their careers.
Right.
I mean, they are great contributors, they are great cricketers. I mean, absolutely no doubt about that. But when we look about next WTC cycle, I mean, forget this one.
Right.
The next WTC cycle, who are the people who are India are going to bank upon? The spinners. So the pool is relatively
smaller.
Yes, we have a bigger pool of options when it comes to pace bowling options, resources.
Right.
And it's not the same when it comes to spin bowling.
Right.
I mean, there are several reasons, several theories which will justify this, but the fact remains that we don't have too many spin bowling options. So these are the people we have to rely on.
Right.
The names we have mentioned, like Manav Sutar, like Tanush Kotian, and Saurav Kumar.
Saransh Jain is another name who has been doing well in the circuit. There is our Sai Kishore, who has been doing rounds for several years now. And of course there are players like Jalaj Saxena and all, but he has also aged 35. He's also 35 plus right now. So if we keep him out of
So
the
the-
picture, there are some youngsters who can
So
come
the
into play.
time has come to invest in the next generation.
Right,
So, and that will not happen from the Australia series.
right. Absolutely not. Not even
But after that,
even after the WTC final, there's a 5-match series against England away tour. I don't think that the spinners will play a
Well.
huge role there. But coming from the next domestic cycle, the next domestic season, I think that is the time where you have to start pulling up youngsters and making them part of the playing 11 or even the squad.
it's a very critical time for. It's a very critical juncture in the. I mean, in the context of Indian cricket at the moment, because you have to look at who are the future prospects
Right.
as far as spin bowling resources are concerned.
Right.
So that is where the names that we mentioned will come into the picture,
Right.
and we'll have to see how they do. We have to groom them.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's not going to
India
happen.
A
It's-
series,
it's-
shadow tours, we have to groom them. We have to make them play more Dulip trophies, more Irani Cups, more Deozer trophies, more important matches, or
Every
even
kind of-
every kind of cricket, and make them part of the India squad, like we are doing with Harshit Rana, Prasidh Krishna, Mayank Yadav. We will have to make them part of the travelling squad
So
as well.
that's what I'm trying to say. That as far as fast bowling is concerned, we have names.
Right.
Right. I mean, we have options who are ready to
Make it their debut.
go out there and do their best. As far as spin bowling goes, I don't think we are in that stage yet.
Right. I absolutely agree.
So we and I mean, with complete regards to Ashwin and Jadeja, they have done fabulously. I mean, no doubt about that.
And they might do well in the future as well, in the Australia tour as well.
But how long is the future?
Yeah, how long is the future is what we are talking about, and when will be the time where the team management or the selection committee finally takes that call? We have to start putting in younger spinners into the squad, and try and make them part of the 11. Of course, Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav are two players who will play a huge role in their transition. Washington Sundar, perhaps another name who is part of the test squad and will make a significant contribution in that transition. But apart from that, you will have to groom other spinners.
See, when you talk about the future, you don't look at two spinners.
Right,
I mean,
right,
you don't
absolutely.
look at Akshar Patel and Kuldeep only.
Right.
You need a pool of about 5 or 6
Right, absolutely.
at least.
I agree.
So, and this is the time to invest in that future.
Right.
And look ahead that who can be your prospective match winners or good contributors with that kind of bowling. So it's a little. I mean, it's a very interesting phase in the. We all talk about a period of transition, right? And this is the period of transition. So now is the time to invest in the future and see that who are the guys or the spinners who are capable of delivering what we need.
Absolutely.
So, looking ahead, this is going to be a very, very important phase in this current history of Indian cricket. The next 8 or 10 months,
Right.
when we look beyond Ravichandran, Ashwin, and Ravindra Jadeja.
Absolutely, and I think on this note, it's time to finish this video, wrap up things in Pune, and head towards Mumbai for the third test. Do let us know what your options are if the Indian team takes a call of moving beyond Jadeja and Ashwin in the future. Not immediately, but slowly in the future. Do let us know your names, what you think, whether India should move beyond Ashwin and Jadeja, and keep following Revsportz for more. Thank you so much.